MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Julio Urias is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throw.
Center fielder, George Springer.
First offering on its way. Drilled on the ground is short. To his right, Seager. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second here tonight, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
So digging in now, Bryce Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. The 1-0. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting third, left fielder, Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you. Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taylor is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Jose Quintana will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched well his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Here it comes, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he has a 3 for 12 line. Now the 2-0 home. It is taken, strike 1.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Now the 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And there's 1 away.
Batting second, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Standing in, Chris Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Nope. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Bryant going back, still going back. Gone! Chris Taylor with a solo shot. His second home run of the series, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Now the pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Ripped down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. In there for strike one, 0-1. Bellinger is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Quintana sets. Here it is on 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 LA. Leading off the inning, Javier Baez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And that one just missed outside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Outside, 3-0 now. Number 13 is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1. Full count now. Grounded to first. Bellinger's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Third baseman, number 13.
So stepping in, number 13. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Here's Addison Russell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig will start off the inning for the Dodgers with Matt Kemp waiting on deck to follow. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
A high fastball is in there.
0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Matt.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The windup and the 0-1. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And he misses 2-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Kemp will turn and go to second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Kemp, the runner at second, with one away. Grounded back up the middle. Russell's got it, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth.
Into the box, Julio Urias. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cubs nothing. Digging in now, Wilson Contreras, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Quintana. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's George Springer.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set and the 0-1.
Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Missed with a slider.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year Corey Seager settles in to start things out. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Line towards center field. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1. is looked at for ball 3. Popped him up. Baez is there for it. 2 gone.
The second baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Riding in once again, Anthony Rendon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Quintana's got his target. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. 2 out, nobody on. And that's over. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1.
That's a ball.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. His first homer so far in the series, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
In now is Yasiel Puig, and that's off his leg on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Line to the right side, but foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Taylor. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
First baseman number 4.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman, Javier.
Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Two and 0. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1. Grounder down the line at third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in to try it again. Number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's it.
And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Baez at second with 2 down. Hit down the line at first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next for the Dodgers, Matt Kemp.
Leading off
He'll
the
try
fourth
to
inning.
follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now Kemp swings and sends a high fly ball with good carry out to deep left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
And that one finds the target on the outside corner, 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
The 2-2. Line towards center field. Springer is right there, one down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And she'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Harper. And he makes the catch for the second out. So striding in, Julio Urias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Quintana into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Strike three called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, shortstop, Addison Russell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. The 1-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Russell stands at second with no outs. Contreras, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 62,
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Here's George Springer. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Smoked on the ground left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Cubs strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Ready once again, Corey Seager. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Corey Seager.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Hit in the air to left. Bryant moves over. 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street. A cold strike on the inside corner. Line drive to left. Bryant is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Javier Baez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined hard toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And will step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Sent on the ground out to second. Rendon is there. Throw in time and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Kyle Hendricks takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 28, Kyle Hendricks.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's just 2 for 9. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Oh and 1, here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Hendricks is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. The 1-2. Fly ball out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Stepping in, Yasiel Puig. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
And this is fouled at the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. They lead it 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Addison Russell. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The catcher, number 4.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A 1-0 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and one. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Albert Almora will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Albert Almora.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Contreras, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. A bouncer up the middle, fielded by Rendon. To second for 1, on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Center fielder, number 4.
At the plate, George Springer. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Again, a 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Puig. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. Pedro Strop gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Pedro Strop.
Stepping in, Matt Kemp, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0 home. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. The 1-1. Popped him up. Russell is there. 1 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Julio Urias. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's set, and the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Now batting, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Kemp on second. Seager at first. 2 out in the inning. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And now Bryce Harper. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Here now the 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Count remains full. Swing and a ground ball to third. Turner has it, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Alex Claudio gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. One out, nobody on. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Here now the 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full. Anthony Rizzo waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there's out number 2. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch on its way. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Line drive to left. Kemp is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Still down 3-0. Steve Cishek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41, Steve Cishek.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
Anthony Rendon.
From the stretch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Count is 1-2.
The 1-2. Right side. Rizzo was there. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
First baseman number 35, Odie.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 1 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. 1 out, nobody on. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Bryant ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
In now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Called strike over the outside corner. Bellinger leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead, and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
The 1-1 home. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Harper. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
So here's Matt Kemp now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Edwards, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3. Austin Barnes would be next. Another full count pitch on its way. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cubs nothing. A nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back on MLB Network. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 46 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 46.
Here's Javier Baez. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike. The 1-1 dribbled up the line. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, number 13.
Digging in, number 13. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. And now pitch on the way. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Here's Addison Russell. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run for Addison Russell. His second home run of the series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Kenley Jansen gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. He struck him out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Dodgers take a 2-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Julio Urias takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Please.